the bikes don't have an alternator like cars do. So you have a stator, which is right here, or sorry, it's right here. And then you have the regulator-rectifier, which is up here. So this creates AC current, the regulator turns it into DC, and then it sends it to your battery to charge. So one of these two is not working. To test your stator, you have to make sure your multimeter is on ohms 2M. And how you're going to test it is, see it says 0.1. You're going to get the, where did I put it? Did I put it back in here? Yeah, I did. So you get your stator pin out, and the first test you're going to do is you're going to put your positive, in pin 1, and then with your negative, you're going to test 2 and 3. Then you're going to put your positive in 2, and you're going to test 3 and 1. And it should all read 0. See how it reads 0 on the multimeter? And then you're going to put 3, positive in 3, and then you're going to stick your negative in 1, stick your negative in 2. That should all read 0. The second one is you got to take your negative terminal on your, you got to put your negative multimeter and put it on your negative battery terminal. And then you're going to go back down to the pinout over here, and you're going to stick the positive in each pin again. You should get 0 reaction. It should just stay at 0.1. 0.1, 0.1. Okay, so that's, the stator is good. Then the second test is you got to change this to diode, which is going to be 2K. It looks like a little pointer with a plus on it. And you're going to go to these two connections that are coming from the regulator. This is how you test the regulator. So on the regulator, you have the one that goes to the stator, and then you have the one that goes to basically your engine harness. So once you have it on diode, you got to take this here is the positive side, this here is the negative side. So what you do is you're going to stick the positive first on the positive side, and then you're going to, with your negative, you're going to test all 3 of those pinouts in there. So with this, you should get 0 readings. You should have no reading on the multimeter for each one. No reaction, no reaction. Then you take the positive and you move it over to the negative, any of these pins, as long as it's touching one of these pins. So you put the positive and you put it on the negative, and then you come over here and you touch each pin on here. Here you should get a reading of like 0.5, 500. So that one is 571. This one is, I can't get it to stay. 574, and the third one, nothing. So that should read 569. So that's how we know that our regulator's bad. If you want to be 100% sure, you can take the negative and do the same exact thing. So if you put the negative on the negative, and then you take your positive over here and touch each one, you should get nothing. Nothing. Third one we get something. And then you move over the negative to the positive, and this one should get something on all 3. 5, 5, 7, 8, and nothing. So we know the regulator is bad. And that's it. You're done.